Are you in a line of work where you're trying to sell yourself, your brand, perhaps a product, service? Perhaps you're an entrepreneur, actor, actress, musician, band, painter, photographer, model, something like that, healer, coach, something like that. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you some tips that I share with all these types of clients once they receive their color analysis results in an in-person color analysis. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, I'm Carol Brailey of carolbrailey.com. I've seen so many entrepreneurs and actors, actresses, musicians, people who are trying to sell themselves or a product or service through the years for a color analysis. And there are some tips that I share with all these types of people that I thought it would be fantastic to share with my YouTube audience. So there are some reasons why you wouldn't want to wear your best colors if you're in this sort of scenario. So stay tuned for the latter part of this video. But first, I'm going to start with why these types of people would want to wear their best colors in their branding materials, perhaps their headshots, online website, online Instagram stuff, their social media stuff, etc. So the first reason is, like I cover in all my videos, wearing your best hair, makeup, clothing, and accessory colors makes you sparkle. Your eyes are sparkling, your skin is vibrant, your jawline is more refined, and all eyes will be on you because what you're wearing head to toe is in harmony with you. So that's reason one. If you're trying to sell yourself, whether it be, through the online branding or perhaps in person, you want to sparkle and all eyes you typically want to be on you. So that's reason one to wear your colors in your color palette from head to toe. Reason two, and I'm looking at my notes just to make sure I cover everything, is so when you're doing your online materials, so like whether it be graphics or text colors on your website, perhaps you have a business card, things like that, making things in your best colors is automatically in harmony with you. And so perhaps over time on your website, etc., you want to add in pictures of yourself, perhaps video of yourself, etc. By setting things up graphically in your color palette, when you add on photos, videos, etc., it automatically will make you sparkle. So it makes things easy from day one in making graphics and coloring decisions for your branding materials. Reason three is colors in a color palette, because they're of the same undertone value and intensity ranges, they typically easily go together. And so that makes things so much easier. You won't have to have tons of conversations about what intensities to use, etc., because if you choose everything in your color palette, they are always typically a mix and match scenario. And the last reason why doing all your branding in your color palette is best is because it saves you so much time and perhaps money in conversations with, say, website designers, graphics designers, etc. And I'm just going to grab my color flag, because let's say they say, oh, we'd like to do, this text in blue. You say, okay, here's my color palette. Here is my blue ranges. This is just a true summer flag because that's my coloring that I've just pulled, but it makes so much easier. They want a purple. Okay, here's my purple ranges. So it saves you time, energy, and money as well. And it will all make you sparkle. Another reason to know your best colors or color analysis results is if you're doing headshots or videos of yourself, surrounding yourself in the background with your colors is also best, because the colors in the background will add to your sparkle as well, and it won't distract from people looking at you. So for instance, I am a true summer. If I was to put, say, a bright orange in the background, or even a brown in the background, so a warm brown in the background to me, your eyes typically would be at the background and not me. So because my True Summer coloring has a lot of tones in it, well, it is a tone palette, and my background is gray, you typically are more inclined to look at me. However, if the wall behind me was, say, again, in that warm brown or an orange family, etc., which is in essence the opposite to a True Summer palette, you typically wouldn't focus in on me. So earlier on in this video, I stated that wearing your best colors, adds to your sparkle and helps people to focus in on you. But there are some scenarios in a line of work where perhaps you don't want people to focus in on you, or perhaps you don't want to sparkle. So let me give you a couple examples. Let's say you're an actor or actress who are going for an audition, and you were supposed to, say, be an ill person on the screen, or the part that you were auditioning for is for an ill person, somebody who has a cold. Perhaps you're going for a commercial who's selling cold, cough syrup, etc. Maybe you want to look sick. So you would probably choose to dress yourself in colors that are not in harmony with your palette, so that your skin is not vibrant. Perhaps you're going to an audition where you're supposed to be an evil villain and you want to have, a lot of red qualities to your face, etc. Wearing colors that are not in harmony with you may be best for that scenario, etc. So, you could play with color a bit as you're going for different auditioning parts. Another aspect where you might not want to wear your best colors is, let's say you're selling a product. So let's say lipstick. Let's say you're selling lipstick and you're modeling the lipstick on your website. Perhaps you don't want to wear a color of lipstick that is in harmony with you, because you want people to focus in on the lipstick. So perhaps, I'm a true summer, so tone coloring, perhaps I might wear a bright lipstick so people focus in on my lips. If I'm selling a lipstick, perhaps, let's say I was selling dresses, perhaps me wearing a bright orange dress, might be best, because all eyes would be on my dress. So that sort of thing. So you can play with color as well to try and amplify eyes to the product that you're selling. I hope this video has helped you to think of different ways to use your color analysis results in your line of work. Happy shopping.